Okay, now who in high school who already learned about accounting? Hands up. Okay, most of you. Who are not yet? How many? I want to count. Who comes from the science? One, two, three, four. Okay, there are four. Okay, so Maria, how should I call you? Shella, Maddie, Angel, and Kenzie. You just have to learn with me and with others. Yeah, I know like Milan, your senior, also already told us that she came from the science. It's a bit hard in the first couple of weeks because you have to familiarize with the terms that is used in accounting. Yeah. But then after that, after you get the logic, because accounting is not about remembering, but it's about the understanding. After you get the understanding, then those terms is actually those terms are actually very logic if you can follow it. Yeah, but anytime, okay, for the one who comes from or graduates from science in high school, anytime you need a help or anytime you don't understand of the for more clarification. Okay, I am very happy to follow or to answer your question. Now, can you see what is in my background? So I suppose to use the background of FYP speaker, but I think this morning, yeah, I decided to have a different background. Anyone knows what building is that? And if I do like this, can you see here? What is that? It's not clear, yeah.
JWC Venus Campus.
Yeah, that is JWC Venus Campus. Okay, I'm missing the classroom a lot because I've been more than 6 months working from home, and then I cannot also be in the campus for lecturing when we start next week due to my health conditions. So I will teach you from home, but I tell you, I miss JWC a lot. The building, the people, because they have been my friends more than 10 years. Yeah, everybody in the buildings, actually the operation staff, the lecturers, the management. Yeah, so I miss them a lot. Okay, so I think you will be also very excited and very long to want to be in the campus. Yeah, so we hope that we can be in the campus soon, but not this semester, I'm afraid. Yeah, so we'll see whether in the next following semester we will be studying or learning in JWC campus. Okay, so our topic this morning, we have like 40 minutes. Our topic this morning is about what is accounting. Okay, what is accounting? So I will share my PowerPoint. Okay, can you see my screen? Everyone can have a shout. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so what is accounting? Before we go further, anyone would like to try answering this question? What is accounting? Nobody? Even that from social science? Okay, so I will not answer this question because this question will be answered by you yourself after this at the end of this session. So this session will be divided into two parts. The first one is I give you kind of a lecture about what is accounting, and there is also question and answers and the task that I would like you to do. The second session, the second part of the session will be a breakout room that is resembling the mode of your learning mode in this method VCA, video conference based assignment. Yeah. So you will experience two kinds of learning mode for this morning. The first one is lecturing. We call it for the lecturers or on campus. For myself, it will be off campus for the whole semester. Okay, and then you will also learn about the VCA, video conference based assignment, VCA. And that VCA, in that VCA, you will be divided into breakout rooms, and I will give you an assignment. Then you come back before the session ends. Then discuss with me what you got, what's the problem, what's the issue, the questions that you cannot answer, so we can have it. So during the video conference based assignment, VCA, then I will be in the main room. You will be in the breakout room. Okay, and the other learning mode is the discussion forum. I don't know whether during your FYP you will learn about it, but I will make sure on next Tuesday, next week Tuesday, I will explain again what is discussion forum and what you have to do. Yeah. Okay. So for this session, we will learn about to differentiate between accounting versus bookkeeping. Now, I believe that what you learn in the high school is more towards the bookkeeping rather than the accounting. So therefore, no wonder if you are shy to you were shy to answer my questions, what is accounting? But that's fine. We will find it during or approaching the end of the session. And then we will discuss or learn about accounting information type. What kind of accounting information actually we will learn, yeah, on the entire of your study in Finance International. And then we will identify, the accounting information users and type of information is required, yeah. And then during your breakout room, we will learn also discuss about the 4 major financial statement and the information for provided in each financial statement. Okay, so what is accounting? Now, I would like you to give me a shout if you know something from my figures. Okay, now is picture number 1. Okay, picture number 2. Picture number 3. Picture number 4. So what is accounting, you think? Anyone? If no one answers, so I have to call you by name then. Okay, Michelle.
Record of financial transactions.
Record of financial transactions. Okay, good. Who else? Just looking this for pictures, can you give me conclusions? What is accounting?
A financial report.
Financial report. Who says that? Sorry, I cannot see.
Brigita.
Oh, Brigitta. Financial report. Okay. Who else? One more. Now is I would like a gentleman here to answer the question. Jeremy? What is accounting, Jeremy?
Involves calculating. It involves calculating some of the figures, that shows the reserves of the company, the remaining, what the company has.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a record of, if I may rephrase it, a record of financial transactions. Okay, it's quite similar to Michelle's answer. Okay, so I must say the answer is partially, very good answer for you that who just learned about the accounting, but there is one more. It's not described in the answer, but what is that? That is something to do with the pictures on your left side. Okay, so the picture number 4 here. Well, I will not answer the questions, but you will at the end of this one. Yeah. Now, what is accounting? Yeah. So let's say, let's move. Let's watch this video. Tell me if you can see my my screen changes. Yeah, my screen changes to the video.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
When I share, remember, when I share, I have to share computer sound. Okay. This is a 3-minute video. Can you note what are the important things for you that the video says about accounting? Okay, take notes. At least I would like you to take 5 terms, that is important for this in this video about accounting.
Accounting. Well, what is business? Well, you could say business is like somebody taking a hammer, building a house, and then taking his stuff that he made and selling it to somebody with money.
Can you hear the voice?
Then they make their exchange and it's all good.
Yes.
Another way to look at business is that it is a magical box. You take raw materials, put it in the box, and then it comes out as goods that you can then sell and make money. That box is business. So let's say you have a business. You make something that costs you $100 to make and you sell it for $200. You have a profit of $100 and you're happy. I just told you a story about a business that made $100. So who should we tell our story to? You might want to tell your story to banks or investors. Banks or investors want to hear your story because they might want to lend you money or invest money in your business. Another person who wants to hear your story is Uncle Sam. He wants to tax you. We could break it down into 3 different people that want to hear your story. People on the inside, or internal users. People on the outside, external users, or the government. The language by which you tell these people's stories is sometimes called managerial accounting for internal users, financial accounting for external users, and then tax accounting for government users. If you've ever taken an accounting class, it's usually going to be called managerial, financial, or tax. The actual language that external users want to hear your information in is GAAP. GAAP, which stands for Generally Accepted Accounting Principles. The government wants to hear your story based on the Internal Revenue Code. That is the standard by which you must tell your story. Now, internal users, what's the name of the language that they want to hear? It's actually whatever you want. There is no standard managerial accounting language. If you're a business and you're talking to an external user, you want to look good or show that you made a high profit. Everyone wants to brag about how good their business is doing. However, when you talk to the government, your objective is to make it look like you made nothing. Because if you're rich, they'll take all your money. Now, if you're talking to an internal user, your objective isn't really to look good or to look like you made nothing. It's really just to tell it as accurately as you can, because that's the information upon which managers and decision makers will make decisions. Now, your story might be the exact same story in every instance, but depending on who your audience is, you're going to use a different language. And each of these languages will actually tell a different story, even though it's based on the same actions of the business. In review, accounting is the language of business. Business is when you do stuff for profit. When you tell the story of your business, you're going to be telling it to one of a few different options. Internal users want to hear your story based on the language of managerial accounting. External users want to hear it based on GAAP, and the government wants to hear it based on the tax code. For more videos like this, visit accountingwit.com.
Okay. You already watched the video, and then I would like you to answer my question. Okay. Now, I might to call the students, yeah. Now, Agnelia, what 5 things that you find important in that video?
That accounting is not just about uh, counting money.
Not only counting money, yes, correct.
Um, uh, it's a language of business.
It's a language of business.
I just got 2.
Okay, good. Okay, Angelique, can you add to what Agnelia already mentioned?
There are several types of accounting, the managerial, financial, and tax, and depends on who we want to tell. We use different types of accounting.
Okay, well done, Angelique. Okay, now Kenzie.
To tell to internal, we have to tell accurately, and to external, we have to look high profit, but to government, we have to look poor.
Okay, so it seems that accounting has 3 phases gitu ya, Kenzie?
Yeah.
Yeah. But actually it is not, yeah, because there is a principles that we will learn in session 3, week 3, that the accounting, the process of the recording of the financial transaction should be faithfully representation. Yeah, should be a faithful representation. Okay, so it doesn't mean that we have 3 different financial statements for internal, for external, and for government. Of course, what we would like to see that why we need the financial statement to be accurate for the managerial, because the managers will make decisions on how to do in the operations, how to do in marketing, for example, how to do in the strategic plan for following years based on the financial statement information. So it needs to be accurate, because otherwise the decision making will be biased. And then second one, we would like, if I say we are the accountants, yeah? So the accountants or we are preparing the financial statements, and we want to look good to the external, yeah, by showing we have high profit. So, but for examples, in 1 year we don't have high profit, so our financial statement should show that we this year do not provide sufficient or high profit. Okay, then the external will also use that information to make the decision. Then the third one, for the government, okay, we have separate accounting, let's say, reporting, because government in each country will be different. They have their own regulation about how to report the financial statements in order for government to actually say to the company, this how much is the tax that you should pay, the company should pay. Okay, so that is for the purposes to calculate the tax, income tax for the company. Okay, so we will see again. We will move on to I get lost. The following learning outcome, yeah. So what is accounting? More or less you already got it, but what I would like to check later on, that the accountant does not only preparing the financial statement. Preparing the financial statement is actually for the bookkeeper, yeah. So that is the difference between accounting and bookkeeping. Bookkeeping preparing the record for the financial transaction. However, accountant should do the analysis for the financial statement. Okay, so in our course later on, we will do that part also. So it's not only preparing the financial statement, but how we will analyze that, because as it says that accounting is the language of business, so you have to make the story out of the financial statement that is expected by the user. Okay, so next would be what is accounting again? This is a summary. This is a business language, and then we will prepare the accounting or financial statement or report. Depends on who used the information. Okay, so follow the conversations of these two. I think this is the seniors in year 3, perhaps, yeah, year 3 accounting students. Just say the boy is Blessing and the girl is Milan or Medi. It's more Milan than Medi. Okay, then follow their conversation. This is to answer whether accounting and bookkeeping is the same. Milan say they are different in their objective. And then what is Blessing say? Yes, bookkeeping is to accurately record all financial transactions, while accounting is to analyze and determine the financial status or well-being of the company financially. Okay, and then they keep chatting. Then the girl said, "You still remember your lesson in Principles of Accounting quite well, Bob. And then it say, ha, 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 not really. Sometimes I'm still confused. Are we learning bookkeeping or accounting? And then I think we learn both. In the beginning, we learned the bookkeeping. Then we started discussing the accounting standards. That when we learned accounting. Then both remember. Oh, I see. I remember now when we learned IAS 16, we discussed about the interpretations and presentations of the information. That's right. Okay. So can you pick up some important words here? Yeah. So before that we got, okay, bookkeeping is to accurately record, but the accounting is to analyze, determine the financial status or well-being of the company financially. Okay. And then lastly, when you confuse, where are we learning bookkeeping or accounting, then I will assure you in the principles of accounting, we will learn both. Yeah, we will learn both. We learn the bookkeeping because bookkeeping cannot be separated from accounting. It is part of the accounting, but we will also learn how to analyze the financial transactions so that we can have a more informative financial report. Okay, so that is about accounting and bookkeeping. So the accounting process starts with the identification. So we identify economic events, transactions. Sometimes the transactions within the company is not economic event. So we will discuss that next week. Yeah. After we are able to identify economic events, then we will record. What we mean by record, we record, classify, and summarize. Yeah. So we record in the journal using journalizing, and then we classify, we put that into the ledger, and then summarize it into the financial statement. Now, perhaps students who graduated from science not know yet, but don't worry, because I will keep repeating this one until you understand. Then prepare the accounting report. Now, this is the three earlier steps is more on the bookkeeping, but then this analyze and interpret for users is the functions of the accounting. Okay. So next is to answer some questions. You need to open a blank Microsoft Word file. So do it now and type your answer for all questions in one file. Okay. So I will ask you the questions. Can you answer the question? Okay. Are you ready with your Microsoft Word file? Yeah, blank Microsoft Word file with you while you also capture this question. Okay. Now, question number 1. What is accounting? 1A. Why accounting is defined as a business language? Why accounting is defined as business language? 1B. Identify at least 3 differences between accounting and bookkeeping. Now see, it's not a right or wrong answer. Do you want to be an accountant or a bookkeeper? And then explain your reason. By the way, have you got my slides before in your Microsoft Teams? Anyone can answer? If you have not received this or had this PowerPoint slide, can you take a photo of this page, because you will go to answer these questions while we move along with the session. Yeah, you will have time to answer the question. Okay, any questions so far for me about what is accounting? The difference between accounting and bookkeeping. So that is our first learning outcome that we learned today, to differentiate between accounting and bookkeeping. If you have questions, then you can ask also from the chat if you want. Yeah. Okay. Can I move? Have you taken the photos of this page? So can I move on? A shout, please.
Yes.
Okay. Good, Andrew. Right. Now, the accounting information. This is our second learning outcome, that we are able to describe the accounting type of accounting information. Okay. So financial statements consist of, we will learn 4 major financial statements. That is statement of financial position, statement of comprehensive income, statement of changes in equity, and statement of cash flow. We will learn this one from principles of accounting. Then in the next course is intermediate accounting and advanced accounting. Okay, so in 3 courses that you will learn how to prepare this one, from very simple transactions into a the most complex transactions, such as if company has subsidiaries, you know subsidiaries, anak perusahaan. So how the parent company or the holding company will console all the financial statements from their anak perusahaan or subsidiaries into a holding or a group financial statement. The second one, okay, for you who already knows about the a bit of the bookkeeping or accounting, the one that who graduated from social science, the statement of financial position is actually also named balance sheet. Okay, balance sheet. So you know, if we use the term that is used in the International Financial Reporting Standard, that is the statement of financial position. And then the statement of comprehensive income, we use actually the income statement or profit loss report, yeah, profit loss statement, and statement of changes in equity and statement of cash flows, we have the same term. Okay, we will see that one by one. The second one, we will learn that we have a management accounting. Now, Bu Amel will be your lecturer in the managerial accounting, where the accountant prepare the accounting information for the management internal, so that they can make decision making. Yeah, they can make decisions for the operations, the strategy, their plan. Okay, one of the important accounting information in managerial accounting is budget. Okay, how to prepare budget. That you learn it in the managerial accounting. That is part of the management accounting. The third one, this one is also we already know, is about the tax. Okay, so that is the tax accounting that we will, the company will prepare in order to file it to government, and then government will then invoice the company how much tax that company should pay from the income generated during the year. Now, this is the fourth one, which is not mentioned in the video. Yeah, that is the forensic accounting. Okay, the forensic accounting. Now these days, the forensic accounting become a trend. Okay, so if you are going for the master track with the Macquarie, and one of the program that you can enter or you can enroll is in the forensic accounting. There are several our alumni, yeah, that now works in the Big Four for the forensic accounting. Basically, the forensic accounting provides the accounting information if there is a fraud. So who needs this forensic accounting? Usually lawyer and also the court later on. Okay, if there is an indication of fraud within the company, then the forensic accounting will prepare the report for the court or the lawyer. Okay, now okay, the users of the accounting information would be the management. They will use the management accounting, such as budget or performance, the performance evaluation, yeah, or cost, for example, how to price our product. Okay, so that will be also part of the management accounting. And then the investors and the lenders, yeah, the investors can be invest in the shares of the company or can also give or loan for the company, bankers, that they need the information from the financial accounting. So from the financial statement for financial statements that mentioned before. And then that is also the government or the bank. This is the bank, okay? Because these investors and the bank will need or require companies' financial statements in order to make decisions whether to give the company a loan or not. And then the society as well, yeah. The society also needs, especially if the company is a public company, then the society also requires the financial accounting information from the company. So governments also need the accounting information. Customers also need, yeah, the accounting information, and also the court. Okay, so this is the users of accounting information. So there are, we call it as a stakeholders of the company. Yeah, stakeholders of the company. However, then each of them require different accounting information. Yeah. Now, in the principles of accounting, in our course later on, we will just focus on these accounting, these users of accounting information, and of course also the management, because they are preparing the financial statement for these two users, the investors and the borrowers, such as the lenders, such as banks. Okay, so this is the users of accounting information. Now, again, in the same file that you already answered my first question, this is the question number 2. Yeah, who asked this question? Okay, so the common question asked. I will give you an example. Okay, can we afford to give our employees a pay raise? Who's going to ask this kind of question? Anyone would like a try? Who will ask this question? Can we afford to give our employees a pay raise? Anyone would like to have a try? If you are an accountant of a company and then you are asked, who will ask this question to you? Anyone would like to have a go? Sean? Sean, can you answer the question? Yeah. Can you answer my questions? Who asked this kind of question? Can we afford to give our employees to pay raise? Who asked this question? Okay, that's okay, Sean. Sinta, can you answer this question, Sin?
Manager, Bu.
Managers, okay. Don't forget. Okay, so this is the users of accounting information. So this is the management, this is the society, this is investors. Investors are party who have money and would like to invest in company in a form of buying the shares of the company. And then this is the bank, for example. Banks deal with the company when banks would like to give loan to the company. This is the customers. Customers also would like to have some accounting information of the company, the governments for tax, and also the courts for the forensic accounting. Okay, so actually, I'm just asking who are the users for that ask this kind of question. Okay, Sinta already mentioned that the question number 1, can we afford to give our employee a pay raise? That would be the management, because from the sentence itself, you can say that it is internal, right? Can we? So we, not you, not they, gitu ya. Not, but we. Can we afford to give our employees a pay raise? So you can answer here is actually management. Now, let's have a second round, yeah? Did the company earn a satisfactory income? Who's going to answer this one?
Is it investors?
It is investors.
Yes.
Well done, Brigita. Okay. Now, I would like you to do the rest of it. So can you capture this slide? Yeah. Can you capture this slide and then answer who is the users of this kind of information, or who will ask this kind of question? Okay, already? Because I have more questions. If you already take a picture of this one, then this one is another one. So there are 10 questions for the question number 2, who asked the question. Yeah, again, type your answer in Microsoft Word along other questions, question 1, yeah, in this video, and send the file later on aja, after this session. Okay, so learning objective number 3 is already, 2 and 3 already discussed. So what type of accounting information? There's a financial accounting, there's management accounting, there's also tax accounting, there's also forensic accounting. Who are the users? The users are stakeholders, comes from the internal management and external. Go as far as the consumer or customers, as well as the society. Okay, so we have quite a wide range of users of accounting information, and then what kind of questions they will ask actually. Yeah, so we already learned about 3 questions. So 3 learning objectives. Now we would like to learn about, we will discuss about the 4th, which is describe the financial statements in the breakout room. Now, my question, because the first task in the breakout room you have to watch the video, what is accounting. Yeah. Then in your group, discuss about each financial statement, about 30 minutes. These are the points of discussion, what elements are including in each financial statement, what are the functions of each financial statement to each user, according to your group, which financial statement is the most important and why. Then prepare 4 to 5 minutes to present your group answer. Okay, I know this is a new course for you, so it's only a practice to show you how we will learn in the class. You are not prepared also. I think you did not prepare for this class. That will be okay. Yeah, the answers actually will not be recorded as your answer, but you experience how to learn in my course of Principles of Accounting. Okay, now I would like to break out you into the breakout room. I would like to divide you to the breakout room. Blessing or Milan or Arman, the leaders, should I break you out into the room as well? Because I have to break them out into 4 rooms.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so I will do it manually. Okay, so I will assign one, or not Andrew. Okay, also assign, who is that? This one, Arman. And then I will assign Blessing. I will assign Maddie, and I will assign Milan. Okay, and then I will assign. Okay, are we all here? Yeah. Sorry about that. I have been told that the video is actually available in your MS Teams or in your discussion forum. But because you cannot find it, then we will watch the video from the main room. Okay? Right. Our session topic, what is accounting? So far, we already discussed 3 things. We discussed that accounting is a business language, and also the accounting process includes bookkeeping activities, plus the analyzing and interpreting the financial report. We also discussed that accounting information could be categorized as financial accounting, managerial accounting, tax accounting, and forensic accounting information that is required for its certain users. In this video, you will learn in specific about the financial accounting information that is reported in company financial statement. Financial accounting information is reported and presented by company in its financial report. There are 4 major financial statements or reports: income statement or profit loss statement, statement of financial position or balance sheet, statement of cash flow, and statement of changes in equity. When company accountants prepare the report, they use accounting standards such as International Financial Reporting Standard or IFRS or Panduan Standar Akuntansi Keuangan for Indonesian companies. Who are the users of these financial statements? Mostly are investors or shareholders. They use the information to assess company's financial performance and make decisions whether they will invest in the company or not. The other users is the management of the company. The management would like to evaluate their financial performance and make decisions for future improvement. Let's discuss each financial statement one by one. First is the income statement. It is called also as a profit and loss statement because the report summarizes the revenue that a company earns and the expenses that the company disburses during one financial year. When the company earns more revenues than disburses expenses, company will report a profit. However, if otherwise occurs, it reports a loss. By analyzing and interpreting the income statement, one could answer the following questions. Has the company produced profit or loss this financial year? Has the company operation been efficient in this financial year? Let's move on the second statement. Statement of financial position presents the compositions of company assets and how company funds their assets, either by liabilities or debts or by owner's equity. At any time, the book value of company assets should be equal to book value of its liabilities and equity. That is also a logic to name the statement as balance sheet statement, as it should show the balance at all times. By analyzing and interpreting the SOFP, one can answer questions like, how has the company funded its assets as per today? How was the capital structure of the company as per today? Now, think a bit. What other questions can be answered by analyzing the balance sheet statement? Okay, now the third financial statement of cash flow. As its name, the report presents only company financial transaction in cash. Yes, using cash, not using credit line or trade credit. The statement reports how much cash come into the company and out from company. Cash inflow and cash outflow from company financial transactions. The major questions that can be answered by analyzing and interpreting this statement is whether company has produced sufficient cash during this financial year. And who wants to know that information? First is shareholders, as they want to know the possibility of company pays dividends. And the second one is the management, as they want to know how much cash that can be used to grow the company next year. Now let's move on the last financial. The statement of changes in equity. Do you remember who owns the equity? That's right, the owner of the company, also known as the shareholder. This statement is important for them, as they want to know whether their investment grows each year. They will be happy to see a positive changes in the statement, as it shows that equity increases. However, if the statement shows a negative change, they will be not happy as the value of their investment seems to shrink. Well, it is usual though to have some bad years in the company, and the company can bounce back to its glory, isn't it? Now, this is the assignment to assess your knowledge about the financial statement description. Type your answer in the Microsoft Word file that you used already to answer previous assignment 1 and 2. I reckon you need about 10 minutes to answer this question. As the conclusion for topic What is Accounting, I would like you to take time to reflect on your learning journey so far by answering this question. There is no right or wrong answer for this kind of reflection question. They will help you to decide what you should do next. Remember to answer the questions in the Microsoft Word file that you used to answer assignment 1, 2, and 3, and email the file to me in the address shown here. So this is the end of our session. Thank you for trying to learn via video conference and this video. See you in the next topic when the semester starts. Bye for now. Okay, so that is the video that you're supposed to watch together in the discussion room. However, I don't know where the committee actually saved that, because we already sent it to the committee, I think a month ago. So yeah, that's fine. If you can see the chat, okay, so I shared also that to you. So if you can click on that link, okay, or copy that link first, yeah, and then put it in your web browser. Okay, you have to sign in using your Binusian email in order to get that video, okay, so that you are able to watch it again and again and again and ask the reflection questions at the end, okay?
Well,
Now,
I'm sorry, but the access is denied. I tried accessing the link.
what is that, Arman?
The access is denied. I tried accessing the link.
So you cannot access that
Yeah.
ini. Oh, okay. So, are you opening it with the what you call it, your Binus email or?
Yes, I used my
Yeah.
Binus email.
Okay. Okay. So I will ask Blessing or
Also the same. I
okay.
don't have access.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have
So-
access to.
Okay. So Blessing, can you make sure to the committee that my video can be accessed again and again, and then they have to store it or save it in the discussion forum or the MS Teams, whichever that they intend to save that and can be accessible to the students. Yeah.
Okay, Bu.
Okay. The plan B is I will share the video. The video is quite big, but I will share the video to the FYP leader. So Blessing, Arman, Mehdi, and Milan by email. Okay, and then you can share it with them during the day. Will that be okay?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So what we have learned so far, there are 4 learning outcomes. What is accounting? And how is it different to the bookkeeping. So that is, we have 3 sets of questions that you have to answer and submit. So the first one is about what is accounting. There are 3 questions. And then who asked the questions of what kind of information? Yeah, accounting type information. We learned there are 4 types of accounting information: financial accounting, then management accounting information, tax information, and forensic accounting information. And then there are 10 questions about who asked this question. Yeah. And then the video-based questions about the reflections. At the end of the video, you can see that there are a reflection point. Then can you answer those questions? Yeah, send your answer on Wednesday, 9th of September, so two days from now, at the latest 7 p.m. to my Binus email, Hutagaul with a small letter, but it doesn't matter, I think, at binus.ac.id. Okay, so that would be your submission to me. Okay, because I need this one in order to, I need your response in order to prepare myself for our next meeting, which is on Tuesday next week. Now, so far, is there any question, students? Is there any questions? Okay, now you open all your ini ya, your video. Who understand more than 75% of material this morning? You just raise your hand. About 75% of the material this morning. Okay, only Michelle, Jeremy. Who else? Brigitta, Agnelia, Azalia, Kenzie. Okay, Angel. Okay. Now, who understand more than 50%? Jonathan, Sheila. Okay, it is understandable, Sheila, because this is the first accounting session for you, yeah? It is understandable. Who understand less than 50%? Okay, nobody. Okay, that's good. Now, that is actually, you can also ask your seniors, that is actually the dynamic of my class, yeah? I will give lecture only like 5 to 7 minutes and then ask questions and then ask you to do something, because usually if you, I do the talking more than 10 minutes and then you just slipped away, yeah? So I would like you to engage as well, yeah? Remember, in my class, during the class, yeah, mistakes are welcome, okay? So wrong answers are welcome, yeah? But wrong answer is not welcome during the exam, gitu kan? Ya kan? Yeah, during the exam, no more mistakes. Usually people learn from their mistakes, kan? Okay, so if they answer it wrong and then I will revise it or your friends will revise it, then you will remember it. Yeah, you will have a more understanding. Therefore, do not shy to answer the questions or ask the questions. Yeah, because from there you learn. So you learn more from your questions, your friends' questions, the wrong answers, you learn more from them. But for you especially, then wrong answers in the exam is not good, right? Wrong answers in the classroom is okay. Yeah, it's okay. We all understand you are the first year students, as well as some of you, yeah, there are 4 of you comes from science. Okay, so this is your really first accounting course that you have to study. So it's common that you don't know for the first few weeks, yeah? But don't wait until you don't know the materials so much, yeah? But so at the end of the lectures or at the end of the sessions in my class, as soon as you know that you don't understand in what part, just ask questions. Don't wait until week 3, week 4. It will be too many nanti. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to catch up if you wait it or hold it until the later time. Okay. Do you still have any questions? Now, questions from the materials or other things?
Miss, I would like to ask,
Yes.
before there was the questions for the breakout room, right?
Yes.
That because there was problem with the video, do we need to like answer the questions in the MS Word or like we don't need to?
The one in the video, please, Angelique.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, okay, good. Good question. Who else would like to ask? So three sets of questions, yeah? 3 sets of questions. What is accounting? And then who asked the questions? And then the reflection questions at the end of the video. But you have to have the access to the video. And then I will give the video to your freshman leader. Okay, so you can have it from them during this today. Okay, any more questions, my dear? Yeah, go back to you then. Now.
Okay, I was chatting with the FEP committee, so I mute my computer. We are done with the session.
Yeah, we've done with the session.
Okay, that's nice. We are actually done in time. We still have time here. Maybe I can chit chat with my brothers and sisters.
Okay, good.
Okay, thank you, Boo, for the session. I think
thank
guys.
You. Okay, thank you for being with me, and then I will see you on, I think on Friday with the alumni thing and senior things, and then I will see you in the classroom next week, yeah, on Tuesday, yeah, 8:30. Okay, right. Bye for now.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Bu.
Bye bye. Bye.
Thank you, Bu.
Bye bye. Thank you.